am I the asshole for telling my roommate he can't have a red room?
Red room.
Have you seen 50 Shades of Grey?
I don't remember.
It's like their sex room. It's like a room that has like chains, whips.
Does he pay for it? Like his own room?
I don't know.
Like, does he pay for 2 different rooms, or is that his room? Because like I feel like there's no problem with that unless it's like really loud and disturbing, and that's not what you want. Then again, just go separate ways.
Yeah. So I had to put euphemism in the title. I've never read 50 Shades of Grey, but I basically understand it. And it means sex room. That's what he's trying to do.
I was picturing it red, so I was confused. Now I understand.
No,
I'm
it's a
picturing like a
sex
ton of red
room.
lights with like red like painting. I was like,
No. Christian Grey calls his sex room the red room.
Got it. So spicy.
I know. Our third roommate moved out, but we both make more money now and honestly don't want to invite a third person. My roommate wants to convert his old room into a sex haven. This guy doesn't even get laid a lot. I've never protested him doing it in his room. Now he wants a sex room.
I love that. He doesn't get laid.
He doesn't need this. It won't be used frequently.
Like, it just logically does not make sense.
No, like this is a big jump. Like especially if you like, I don't know. Like I feel like
maybe
even-
they're like, maybe it's where he doesn't need another person. Maybe they're like toys
No.
just for himself.
No, the sex room, like especially in the books, is like there's a bed in there. You tie the person up. Like it's a sex room. It's like you have all your toys in there. It's this like wild experience.
I'm picturing him like I'm picturing him like McLovin, where he's like, yeah, it's gonna happen. Like super hopeful. You remember McLovin from
Yeah, super bad.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
He could be trying to manifest this, but
Yes.
also like if some boy
Manifestation.
Yeah,
Yes.
but if some boy approached you at the bar and was like, hey, do you want to go back and see my red room?
Depends on how rich he was. I'm just kidding, but like if it was like 50 Shades of Grey guy,
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Picture, but
I'd
picture not.
consider it.
Picture not. Picture.
Then abso-fucking-lutely not.
No, that's a murder room.
Exactly.
That's not a sex
Exactly.
room. That is a murder
Yeah,
room.
no chance.
You're just making it easy to kill me.
I remember seeing like a tweet about that. They're like, people only like this Christian Grey guy
'Cause he
because
was
he's
rich.
rich. Like if he wasn't, like this would be a fucking crime scene.
Yeah. No, this would be a murder.
And I was like,
a murder
I
mystery.
pictured that and I was like, that is so fucking accurate.
Very
So
accurate.
accurate.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
I told him.
so sad, but like I'm not like that, but it is more, for whatever reason, it doesn't make it as creepy if the person's like super, super wealthy, even though it could be even creepier.
Well, and I think
Very
like,
unfortunate
I
that
think there have
my mind
been-
thinks like that.
yeah. And I think that's why like certain serial killers like have had an easier time than others.
Damn.
Like, yeah, being an attractive looking guy, having charisma, like
Oh,
it
it's
makes
so scary.
It is. And it makes it easier for those people to find, their victims and be that predator because they're looked at, they're not the weird dude at the bar. They're not like, and not to say like there are any weird people at the bar, but like, I mean, everything is very subjective and whatever, your feelings are on someone, like if you have a certain look and you have privilege, like there's like this benefit you have where you can be creepy and not be perceived as such.
Yeah. Well, I remember seeing one time this, I think it was a tweet, but it was so fucking funny because it was these 2 chicks like walking out of the mall and this guy, he's dressed in a suit and he's like leaning up against like a Corvette or like some crazy nice car.
This is a YouTube channel.
Yeah. And
This is a
like,
whole
and he's like,
channel.
hey, he's like, you guys, like, I'm actually new here. Like,
Can you show me
yeah,
around?
you want to show me around? And they're like, yeah, totally. And he goes, okay, great.
This is my car over here.
Yeah, and then he walks to the other side of the car, and it's this like beat down like Chevy. I don't know what it is, but
And they're like, no.
And they're like,
We have
"Sorry, we're
boyfriends."
busy."
We have boyfriends. We have to go.
And everyone's like, they're
Bye.
shady as fuck, but like, which is like, yes, they look really bad, but something about our minds think that
It's
like
a scarier version.
yeah, we
It's-
think that more
yeah.
money means safer for whatever reason, which is just not true. But like, and I think that's why I'm like, oh, like, a guy who has a red room, like, would I be that scared of it when I'm picturing
Oh,
Christian
yeah.
Grey? Like, that doesn't seem as scary because he's like Christian Grey seems like this really like
It was a
cool,
fantasy,
like,
though.
yeah, this fantasy
It was
guy.
like a fantasy
But if it
book.
was anyone else,
Or
it's
if it
just-
was even in real life and not a book.
that's true.
How would you react?
Oh, I would still be scared. You're right.
I
Even
would be-
even if he was rich, I think I'd still be scared. Like,
Yeah, I
For
would be
sure.
very, very skeptical.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like, hey, let me go into the red room on the first date.
Yeah.
Like, it would take a lot of convincing.
Oh, for sure.
Like, let me make sure that you're a normal human
exactly.
before I jump in that room.
Oh my god! Before I let you talk. Oh my god!
Because you're getting tied up.
That's so scary.
You're
I
so
can't imagine
vulnerable.
the first time meeting someone and like allowing them to tie me up. That's the scariest
yeah.
idea ever.
So that's the thing.
Hell no.
The fact that this dude
Big
doesn't.
hell no.
Exactly.
Yeah, what is he thinking?
He doesn't even have a girlfriend and he's not
Oh
getting
my
laid
God.
a lot.
He needs like McLovin. You need to settle down.
God. I told him we weren't going to have a sex room, and he told me I was being an asshole. I said that we both need to agree on what to do with the room, and I didn't want it to become a sex room. He asked me if I have any better ideas, and I admittedly
A cat room.
don't. No more cats.
No, I saw a TikTok. I'm literally so annoying. I keep talking about TikToks I've seen. But where this guy made a cat room and it was the most beautiful thing ever. There was a door, there was beds, there was levels, there was like it was like an apartment. He had like a view. It was amazing.
You know,
So no, you don't want a cat room.
I
Fine.
don't want a cat room.
All right. Well, what are we gonna make it then?
So he goes on to say, he said that it should at least become a sex room until I do have better ideas. And he said it shouldn't even bother me because he won't be having anybody in there until quarantine is over. I asked what the point of having a sex room was then, and he asked me what the point of not having one is.
Oh my God.
Are
Wait,
you living with a 15-year-old
Or is-
horny boy?
is he paying for like 2/3 of the rent?
No, they're
Why does-
splitting it.
Why does he get to decide what the room is? And why does it get to be a sex room? Like, his theory is so stupid.
Also, have they not heard of a fucking guest bedroom?
Yeah.
Why is it so weird?
Why does it have to be so extreme?
I don't know, because they're boys and like
Oh, wait. The OP is a boy.
they're both guys.
Oh, I was thinking it was a girl.
No,
They're
they're
like,
both
you're
guys.
reading it off in your girl voice. So I'm like, girl.
Yeah, no, they're both guys. It sounds like a third roommate moved out. They now have room to afford the whole place without needing that third income.
That makes it funnier.
Yeah, so it's two guys arguing about a sex room, and it's like the one who is like, I don't want a sex room. It's not like he's gonna go into that sex room and fuck in there too.
No.
It's like it.
No,
is the
you don't
one-
share a sex room. That's fucking creepy
It's
and gross
weird.
and weird. That's so tacky.
Exactly.
Like if there was a tacky way to have a sex room, that's it.
Yeah, and a lot of the comments point that out.
Oh my God.
Not the asshole. I'd start by pointing out since you won't be using the sex room, he'll need to pay rent on 2 rooms for himself rather than just one.
Yeah.
Give him
Because
straight
it's
facts.
not even like
Straight
let's say
facts.
that this was a room where there was 2 different desks and they used it as their office and one used it more than the other. Like then
office, den,
Yeah.
guest room.
but like he literally
Options.
is not ever going to enter that room ever again.
No.
Like that you can't just have a say over that.
Yeah, I'd really lean on not having a sex room. It's going to be seen as weird and creepy and practically
So creepy.
guarantees he won't get to use it. Next comment. This. As a single woman, if a dude I was dating tried to take me into his own version of a red room,
Disgusting.
I'd be out of there so fast.
Oh my God. If my boyfriend had one from when I first started talking to him to even if he just decided to get one now, I would be so creeped out and disgusted. I might break up with him.
You never would have dated him.
No, I would never would have dated him from the start. But like if he were to do it right now and just surprise me and thought it was like super sexy, I would probably break up with him.
It's just like I don't know. I think if you want that dynamic and
Yeah,
you're,
like if I was in on it, but if he was just like surprise, I'd be like,
that's weird. Your partner needs to consent.
Yeah.
But even like as a single guy, like you're not Christian Grey. And so
no.
are you going to be able to like maintain this sexual dominant lifestyle? Like I just dude, no. Make it a guest bedroom. Like it's going to backfire.
This is McLovin. Literally, this is the real life McLovin.
He's not McLovin. He's some goof.
All right, fine. He's out.
Bye.